Can you talk us through that interception?
Yeah, I think, Coach called a great play and something that, for a route concept I seen on film, and it just ended up, making a great play.
That's the preseason, but to finish your first preseason that way, what did it feel like, and how did you feel overall about training camp?
Yeah, it definitely felt good. I mean, all the DBs, all of us, especially defense, harped on that, wanting that turnover, and finally being able to get one was super exciting. A lot of emotions going through, and yeah, man, I think that training camp's been a lot of fun. Learned a lot. Extremely physical, extremely competitive, and I think it was a good camp.
Was there any sort of competition to see who would get the first one?
I mean, we all always like joke around and laugh about who's gonna get the first one. Me and Bam Scott, we're talking about who's gonna get the first one. So between me and him, so it was cool to beat Bam.
What was that celebration you did or whatever after you?
Oh, that's just a ski mask on, money, pay the ransom. So that's what that's they're gonna be my celebration for sure. I'm gonna work on it and get better at it over time. I was too excited to do it how it looked in my head.
Ski mask on.
Oh, you're gonna have to wait and see the game, but
They came out with some new rules today. Does it pass the test?
I would hope so. I'm not no weapons or nothing. I'm just you feel me. Doing this early.
I don't know if anybody else. Can you take us through that play?
Yeah, I think that Coach called a great call. I was able to be visual and do some of the footwork drills that we do every day, and make a good play. That's what it was.
It's obviously a potentially open starting role there for somebody to take. How did you think you fared in that competition, and where you expected yourself to be at this point?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I just came here to compete, and my role as a rookie is whenever I get a chance to play, go out there and hold up to the standard of the defense that we're trying to be. So every day that's what I'm going to do, and whatever happens. But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make my teammates better and just be a good teammate at the end of the day.
Has there been anything that's maybe surprised you, shocked you, of like, oh, this is definitely different in the NFL than college?
Just the speed of the game, I think, is something you got to adjust to. I think that's a lot of things that, dudes coming from college to NFL talk about. But when you get in and really get to see it, there's definitely speed of the game. And then, everyone is the best at their position. So that's something definitely new from college.
Did you? It looked like you were frustrated when you missed the tackle.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, I think that I take a lot of pride in my tackling, off-field tackling, and I don't miss tackles. So for me to miss that tackle, I think that was out of character myself, and go back and obviously fix that. But yeah, I'm extremely hard on myself. I'm my biggest critic. So obviously you got to snap, and next play is a new play. But I was definitely mad at myself for that.
Your first training camp, how would you kind of summarize how things went?
Extremely competitive. I learned a lot, competed a lot, and it was cool. To build relationships with all the guys on the team. I think that's been cool when you come in and no one knows who you are, and then you go out there and you compete and you start to make plays and you start to build relationships with everyone. I think that was super special about this training camp.